Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its entire life believing that it is stupid. I'm sure many of you have heard this famous quote, but many more of you have experienced its detrimental effects. In America's schools today, with the rise of standardized testing, many schools have been forced to cut the arts programs. Through my research, I have found that the art programs offer many benefits, going as far from personal well-being to overall increased academic performance. Art should be prioritized in schools instead of cut, because right now, the students are being harmed because they can't experience any of these benefits that art can bring. Everyone is good at something, whether it be a sport, math, art, planning, or anything else. However, in schools today, students are only tested in academics. This can't even begin to represent all of the different strengths that humans can have. Students' growth in the arts or music programs are not encouraged because of this, or really accounted for in their grades or anything like that. This causes students to hold themselves to a higher standard, not giving themselves the ability to appreciate their growth in the arts and music because they're not judged on it, which can cause a lot of self-esteem issues. I took a poll in my class, and 71% answered that the arts programs were not even encouraged in their schools. According to a research journal by Monroe, Fagioli, and Biasi, the arts programs, or arts in general, can encourage emotional well-being overall. Without these programs, these students have no opportunity to express themselves. People use art to represent their feelings and communicate them with others. Art is actually used in many different therapies all across the world, so why not in schools? That all comes back to the No Child Left Behind Act. This had good intentions, causing standardized testing to judge scores in math, English, science, and social studies, but it forced many schools to cut the arts programs entirely. So these schools are funded by how the students do on their test scores, so all the money is poured into only those academic subjects, no arts. Another reason why art is not funded well is sports. That's because of entry fees and tournaments bring a lot of revenue into the schools. The schools also want these areas to be very appealing to other students, so they buy their athletes the best equipment and the best fields and transportation, etc. And while it may seem that sports are more respected, especially here in the South, it has been shown that people actually do value and appreciate the arts. In an article by Casita and Bowen, arts were actually included in a well-rounded education in a poll for most people. So why are they excluded and the first ones to be cut in all of these school systems? And that's because of money. So if all of this is rooted in money, how can we help? We can use our voice. Everywhere you go, speak out about this problem. In a website called Performing Arts Alliance, they offer links to the federal government and instructions on how to write letters or advocate for change at a federal level. It's also important to advocate for change at state and local levels. You can write letters, introduce bills, just speak out about this, hold meetings, etc. If you're not interested in doing anything at that high of a level, you can also advocate for change in your own school. This may be a little bit easier for people our age. Schools can work on low-budget projects, clubs, and classes, even if they don't have a lot of money for it. With enough convincing, you can bring the arts into your classroom. If you aren't interested in doing any of those things, even just spreading the word can help. The more people who are passionate about this, the more people can vote on changing these laws and these bills. The arts benefit everyone, even the people in the classroom. When you speak out about this, make sure that you know the facts and you know actually how much arts can benefit. According to the website Master of Arts in Arts Education, arts can provide students with problem-solving skills, planning skills, help behavior problems, help classroom attention, can help with comprehension, and a variety of other problems. Arts programs can also bring in revenue. There are many arts competitions, also school plays and school performances that you could charge an entry fee. So whenever you speak out about this, it would be smart to encourage your schools to take these tips. Overall, it's a win-win situation for everyone. As much as you can, please spread the word. The arts are important to the well-being and education of students all across America and the globe. I've personally experienced the benefits that art can bring. It has helped my life overall and many people I know. It will really make a difference, especially to children growing up. So please take a stand.